Ladies and gentlemen, Six Fig Stock Trader here on YouTube, and today we're talking Voyager token, CKB, and Bitcoin, but not necessarily in that order. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope everyone is doing good. I have some news to break with you. If you haven't found out already, that whole Litecoin pump this morning was possibly a direct result of a hack on the Twitter handle, or somebody at that Twitter handle in cahoots with somebody that needed to sell off their Litecoin. Those are just my two guesses at what is going on. But let's look at CKB here first, because it is all of our babies. And we can see that in yesterday's video, I was kind of hoping that we would see CKB kind of maintain this channel line going up here. I was really hoping to see CKB splinter into this section of this ascending triangle and make a move upwards. But unfortunately, Bitcoin is kicking its feet, and we are still kind of seeing somewhat of a corrective wave. I'm going to give you the bearish and bullish of CKB right now. We are currently fighting. Let's just see where price action is at on the 5-minute chart. So price action right now is below the 23.6. That's not good. So that means we will likely maybe see a retest of this 0.015980 level, would be my guess, before we find out if price action accepts and go north. We will likely see a 0.0175-ish CKB. But if we break down and we cannot pass this 23.6, expect a 0.014-ish level CKB in the coming days. So there's really not a whole lot to go over with on CKB, other than the fact that you need to stick around and watch the Bitcoin TA that I do, because this is really going to make or break the market. So with CKB, folks, we can see the highs are getting lower, the lows are getting lower. It makes sense that if we fall below this 0.0143-ish level, I do think that CKB will need to be reevaluated, and at that point in time, we may even consider this ascending triangle that I've been hoping plays out to be invalid. So with that said, it's really anybody's guess as to what happens with Bitcoin in the moments to come. So I'm going to make this TA short so we can get to Voyager token. And if you're not invested in Voyager token, in the future, you may want to look at this coin. It's got a great app behind it, things like that. I'm not going to get into all of that. But like I've mentioned before, we will get to Bitcoin right after Voyager token, so stick around. Voyager token has left this symmetrical triangle and is trending downwards. Instantly, I see some sort of symmetrical triangle kind of forming here. I don't know, with this whole Litecoin pump this morning, it kind of disrupted things temporarily, but we can see that price action is still kind of moving downwards. Voyager token is experiencing some support at this $2.40 level. Price action has been hammering on this level, and with the highs getting lower, it's only a matter of time, in my opinion, not financial or trading advice, that we break down to this 78.6 level. Now, it's going to be interesting if that happens. I'm projecting a price tag right around this $2 level. And if we really break down on a grander scale, $1.79-ish. So if Voyager token decides to retest the 61.8, I'm thinking maybe a $2.82 Voyager token to $3 Voyager token. But it's not looking good for Voyager at this point in time. So I think this 78.6 retest is likely. Let's just look at this on a 4-hour chart quick. I mean, we might be seeing price action gear up to retest this 50 moving average in the days to come. And if we really get lucky we will blow through that to this $3 level. Otherwise, if we rebound off the 50, I do think we will go down to this $2 level temporarily, if not possibly lower. So I'm not invested in VGX at this point in time. And in fact, I'm not invested in any crypto at this time because of what I'm seeing at as far as the Bitcoin charts are telling me. I'm not saying that you should divest from the market. That's your own decision. This is not financial or trading advice, once again. So in last night's video, I was kind of showing everybody how we've got this symmetrical triangle that's kind of forming, and we can see that this whole erratic price movement was a direct result of Litecoin and this Walmart announcement. So it's interesting to see this spike that happened. It's really going to be interesting to see what happens going forward. But, with that said, I do think that Bitcoin is on the rocks. We can see with this latest price pump, we have a symmetrical triangle filling out quite nicely. And usually when we see this symmetrical triangle form, we will see a continuation of the previous trend. So Bitcoin does appear to be trending downward at this point. Whether or not we will double tap off this $43,200 level is anyone's guess. At this point, we just need to see what price action is doing. On a 12-hour chart, this whole squeeze downward is quite evident. I do think that we may squeeze down to this $39,000, $40,000 level, kind of where this 200 moving average could possibly be. Now, like I've mentioned in every video, it seems like with Bitcoin, we do have some things to be worried about. We've got a ending diagonal pattern showing up current day. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys this quick. And you guys have all heard this. So we can definitely see the ending diagonal that had formed, and we got this wicked little correction here. But I've been talking about history and how it repeats itself and how we have been only getting one solid bounce off the 50 moving average and rechecking on the 200 historically on the weekly chart. So we see this happen. And we slip into the bear market every time. And I can't help but to notice that here we've got this big red bearish engulfing candle that is printed on the weekly chart. Now, this could change. This could change. We do need Bitcoin to be above 53,000 approximately by the end of the week. When the 6-day, 9 hours that is left on this candle expires, that's where we need to be. If we are lower than that, folks, you better gear up because things could be shaking up for a little bumpy ride. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you to all the Patreons. If you're interested in becoming a Patreon, it's $3 a month. Link in the description. In addition, you will get your name, YouTube channel name, or business name, whatever name you want, in this comments section. So thank you all once again for your love and support, and I hope you all had a wonderful weekend.